Hey guys, this is Brian from the Music Factory in Costa Mesa, and today we're going to talk about improving your ability to change chords more efficiently and faster. One of the problems people have as beginners is fretting the chords is one thing, but being able to change those chords a little bit faster and up to a tempo per song can be kind of a challenge. So today I'm going to give you an exercise that's going to be able to help you improve that speed, be able to kind of see that improvement happen too, and also being able to use a metronome and how to use that with this exercise. So first of all, I kind of take this from the concept of when you're a kid, sometimes people put a little mark over their head as they're growing on the wall, and month after month you can kind of see yourself growing and getting taller and taller as years go on. This is going to be that kind of same concept. It's going to give us an idea of how much better we're getting and how much faster we're changing chords. And we do that using a metronome. And I know a lot of you might have metronomes or have seen them but don't quite know how to use them in being able to be a better guitar player. So metronomes are something that will give you a little indicator of how many beats you'll have per minute. You can get these things at any music store, or they have a bunch of free apps online for them as well. So what we're going to do today is we are going to first of all pick out 3 chords that we're going to use for this exercise. And why don't we pick the G chord, which as beginners you might know this chord already. And that's going to be the 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open, open, 3rd and 3rd, our G chord. And then we're also going to take the D chord, which you've probably learned already as well, and that's going to be D note, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then we'll take the C. Another one that you might already know is 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open G, and the 1st fret. So we're taking the G chord, the D, and the C. So we'll need these 3 chords for this exercise. And what we're going to do is on your metronome, we'll start it at 65 BPMs. And all you're going to do is click on that metronome and it's going to give you the pulses of the beat. And what you'll be able to do with this is I just want you to play the chord every 4 beats that you have it. So as it's going, we'll do it like this. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So basically you're going to have 4 beats between every chord to get those changes happening. Likely this is what it's going to look like when you're trying it. You'll hit your chord and you'll start to get over there. 3, 4, 2, 3, and that's okay, because at this point you're just trying to be able to get those fingers into the right spot within 4 beats. So now you've got your kind of mark on the wall, your height as you might say, where you have 65 beats and you have every single 4th beat you're able to change those chords. So what you want to do from this point is once you kind of get those down, you feel you can confidently move those 3 chords every 4 beats. Then we're going to increase that level and you start to watch yourself improve. And I would go by probably increments of 5. So if you're at 65 when you started, maybe the following week or the following couple days, bump it up to 70. And now you'll do the exact same thing. 2, 3, 4. 4 and onwards like that. And as you grow, you'll be able to see yourself get from 70 to 80 to 90 up to 100 and setting those goals. So just by doing a simple exercise like this, you're going to not only get your chords switching a lot faster, but you have that kind of accountability that says you know where you're at, you could see yourself improving, and that's going to get you to be a faster and better player. One last thing, a lot of times too, you might find yourselves being able to switch from one chord to the next a lot easier, but then one's harder than the other ones were. So in that, a lot of times you can do a little bit of like an isolation practice to where maybe from G to D, you're fine, but for some reason from D to C, that's your trouble spot. You can actually just take those 2 and do that 4-beat process with just those 2. Isolate them and just do only those 2. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and back and forth for the problem ones, because some chords are going to be easier for you than others. So that's the great way to be able to use the metronome, increase your chord changing, because really when it comes down to playing guitar and playing a song, you got to be able to change chords pretty quick. And a lot of us, if you just sit there and don't use a metronome and just kind of do it, you'll never know how quick you got or how much better you're getting. So utilize that. I hope that helps you guys, and thanks for tuning in.